In early 2025, wild boars caused serious accidents on highways in Italy. Hundreds of collisions injured more than 215 people, and many vehicles were heavily damaged. Importantly, no fatalities were reported. One crash on the A1 highway involved over 10 vehicles being badly damaged, bringing traffic to a standstill for hours. With speeds of up to 25 miles per hour, wild boars are an invasive species that can suddenly dash onto the road, giving drivers little time to react. Leave a comment with number 1 to help protect road safety on Italy's highways from the threat of invasive wild boars. Besides vehicle damage, wild boars also suffer serious consequences, as their carcasses can block traffic and raise the risk of secondary accidents. The total estimated economic impact reaches up to $215 million each year, including vehicle repairs, traffic delays, and cleanup costs. So what would you do if a wild boar suddenly appeared in front of your car? To tackle the problem, the Italian government updated its invasive species control policies. In 2023, a more relaxed hunting policy was introduced, allowing hunting year-round, even in protected areas and urban zones, under official supervision. Licensed hunters are allowed to hunt at night using infrared scopes and thermal lights, while following strict safety rules. Teams of hunters enter the fields armed with Winchester .38 rifles, powerful enough to take down these invasive animals weighing over 220 pounds.
2, 1.
The tension is high, with every step requiring precision. If you're an experienced hunter, you may have heard about Italy's wild boar hunting regulations. Each hunter can shoot a maximum of 5 wild boars per night, unless participating in government-organized, supervised hunts. Hunters in these activities must be at least 18 years old. Wild boar attacks in Europe have risen by nearly 30% in recent years. As a result, hunters are advised to wear thick clothing, sturdy boots, reinforced vests, and heavy gloves to protect themselves from wild boar attacks and the rugged hunting terrain in Italy. Daytime wild boar hunting brings a different challenge. Wild boars are difficult to catch, and every rustle in the grass could mean they are nearby. With sharp senses and unpredictable behavior, each moment is tense. Hunters must move carefully, use the wind to their advantage, and stay low to avoid being detected. Alternatively, you can hunt in a group of at least 5 people. If you agree, leave a comment with the number 1. Wild boar hunting becomes even more intense when helicopters are used. To take part in such a dangerous hunt, hunters must have at least 5 years of wild boar hunting experience. And that's just the start. Before each season, helicopters must pass at least 3 strict inspections to ensure they're ready for high-speed pursuits. Italy's wild boar hunting laws are very strict. Hunters must hold a full permit approved by local authorities. And while helicopter hunting is thrilling, it's only allowed during a specific period from November to February. After a successful hunt, hunters must collect the wild boars and report the number of animals taken to the authorities. In early 2025 alone, hunters in Italy reported eliminating more than 300 wild boars. showing the scale of the ongoing battle as this invasive species continues to spread. But the responsibility doesn't stop there. Hunters must also properly handle the carcasses, making sure they are processed into meat or disposed of in an environmentally safe way. After experiencing 100 wild boar hunting moments in Italy, how do you feel? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you agree with how the Italian government is handling it, be sure to hit the like button. Thank you for watching the full video, and stay tuned. These strategies have been very effective at preventing the spread of certain invasive species. Do you have ideas for even better solutions? Share them in the comments so we can discuss together. Thanks for sticking with us through the entire video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And tell your friends so they can watch too. Goodbye, and see you in the next video. Did you know that wildlife causes over $1 billion in damage to the U.S. livestock industry each year, affecting more than 900 million acres of farmland? The problem has steadily worsened since 2005. Have you ever wondered how Americans are tackling this growing threat from wildlife? This video breaks down how Americans are addressing it. Leave a comment with the number 1 to learn more and support solutions protecting the U.S. livestock industry from over $1 billion in wildlife damage. The presence of wolves continues to be a major problem in Wyoming's wildlands, causing heavy losses for sheep farmers. Each sheep attack costs farmers about $200, putting them in a difficult position. Across the country, these attacks are estimated to result in more than $30 million in economic damage every year. To address this, more than 60,000 people joined protests, calling on the government to take decisive action. If you were a farmer facing this threat, what steps would you take to protect your livestock? Please share your ideas. As wolf attacks grew more severe, farmers had to turn to more drastic measures to protect their sheep herds. Over 70,000 people marched in protest, demanding that the government take swift action. As a result, professionally trained hunting dogs paired with GPS technology were used to track and drive wolves away from farms. In just 3 months, attacks dropped by 60%, and more than 3,800 wolves were repelled, giving new hope to farmers. Hunting wolves in Wyoming is always intense. Hunters use not only bait, but also a rabbit-like device, created in 2008 by a group of local hunters. This tool attracts wolves more effectively than carcasses because it perfectly mimics a sound wolves find irresistible. However, wolves are extremely cautious and can quickly spot hunters in the wild. Therefore, hunters must carefully camouflage themselves, wear dark clothing, and stay completely silent to avoid detection. If you're impressed by the rabbit-like device and the hunter's stealth techniques, leave a comment with the number 2 today. While wolves pose a major challenge for farmers, another quiet threat comes from red foxes. In states like Oregon, home to over 3,000 active poultry farms, Red foxes have caused serious damage for more than a decade. Each year, farmers lose thousands of chickens to these nocturnal predators. The problem is especially severe because foxes dig dens near farms, making it much harder to control their population. With poultry farms scattered across the region, red foxes thrive on the plentiful resources, keeping farmers in a constant struggle to protect their flocks. In states like Montana, hunters are legally allowed to hunt red foxes, while in places like California, strict laws ban hunting without a valid license, with fines for non-compliance. Hunters typically use .22 caliber or .223 rifles to efficiently take down red foxes. The licenses restrict hunters to a set number of red foxes per season, with a maximum of 5 allowed. Daytime hunting is crucial because hunting at night can disrupt the delicate ecosystem, especially around farms. Night hunting also creates risks for other wildlife in the area. Wildlife management in the United States requires a careful balance between protecting livelihoods and conserving ecosystems. Strategies like hunting dogs, advanced tracking technology, and regulated firearms help reduce the damage caused by invasive species. Still, debates continue over alternative approaches that could lessen harm and encourage coexistence between humans and wildlife. What lessons have you taken from each hunting experience at our farm? If you're a hunter, this video will help you understand the responsibility American hunters have in managing wildlife and preventing damage to farms. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.